The most popular way to cook spaghetti is simple. Put the pasta into plenty of boiling water, stir it, bring it to a simmer, turn the heat off, put a lid on and leave it to finish cooking for 10 to 12 minutes. This method works perfectly fine. How to cook spaghetti for the best flavor: cook pasta in less water than you usually use. Instead of tipping away lots of water after cooking, you'll end up with a small amount of very starchy water in the pan. This will help thicken any pasta sauce it is added to, and will put the flavor lost in the water back into the sauce. Recipes often tell you to reserve some pasta water to do this. How to stop spaghetti sticking. Don't add oil. The first thing to know is that adding oil to the water has no effect, as it floats on the top of the water. The second thing to know is that adding oil to cooked spaghetti will make any sauce slide off it again, not what you want. Stir the pasta after you've added it to the water. Pasta releases starch as soon as it starts to cook. When you put it in boiling water, it does this straight away, making the surface of the pasta sticky, which is why you always have to stir the pot to separate the pieces. As the spaghetti continues to cook, the starch dissolves into the water so it doesn't stick anymore. Spaghetti is a long, thin, solid, cylindrical pasta. It is a staple food of traditional Italian cuisine. Like other pasta, spaghetti is made of milled wheat, water, and sometimes enriched with vitamins and minerals. Italian spaghetti is typically made from durum wheat semolina. Usually the pasta is white because refined flour is used, but whole wheat flour may be added. Spaghettoni is a thicker form of spaghetti, while spaghettini is a thinner form. Capellini is a very thin spaghetti, while vermicelli refers to intermediate thicknesses. Originally, spaghetti was notably long, but shorter lengths gained in popularity during the latter half of the 20th century, and now it is most commonly available in 25 to 30 centimeters, 10 to 12 in lengths, dried spaghetti. The bulk of dried spaghetti is produced in factories using auger extruders. While essentially simple, the process requires attention to detail to ensure that the mixing and kneading of the ingredients produces a homogeneous mix, without air bubbles. The forming dyes have to be water-cooled to prevent spoiling of the pasta by overheating. Drying of the newly formed spaghetti has to be carefully controlled to prevent strands sticking together, and to leave it with sufficient moisture so that it is not too brittle. Packaging for protection and display has developed from paper wrapping to plastic bags and
Spaghetti, particularly whole grain varieties, provides several vitamins and minerals. These include B vitamins, thiamine, B1, riboflavin, B2, niacin, B3, and folate. Minerals, iron, magnesium, and selenium. Other nutrients, fiber, especially in whole grain varieties, and carbohydrates. It's important to note that the specific nutrient content can vary depending on the type of spaghetti, white, whole grain, etc., and the cooking method. Additionally, adding sauce or toppings can also contribute to the nutritional value. For example, a cup of cooked whole grain spaghetti contains about 2 milligrams of iron, 0.2 milligrams of thiamine, and 0.1 milligrams of riboflavin. In conclusion, spaghetti can be a good source of B vitamins, iron, and other nutrients. Choosing whole grain varieties and adding nutrient-rich toppings can further enhance its nutritional value.